Hi guys, Keto for Real Life People here, and it is daily live time. So I just kind of did this impromptu as I do because I never know what time I'm going to be going live each day. It is Saturday, it is January 9th, and I am taking my keto seriously. How about you guys? So I'm just going to wait a minute here and see who pops in, and I can see they're popping in. Welcome and welcome and welcome. We're going to give this a minute. Oh, while we get started, guess what? I just did a live on my public page. Well, hello, Melissa. Hi, sweet girl. I see you're popping in. Hey, Tony, I see you're there. Yes. So, yeah, I was talking to Miss Sharon about I'm obsessed with watching makeup videos. I love them, right? And I'm like, but some of them crack me up because I can't even believe they're doing it. And I'm like, hey, why don't I do it? So I went on my public Nancy Childress page, not my personal profile, and I did my makeup. And then I shared it over into my group to see what the feedback's going to be. But I forgot one step. And before I go real quick, or before I get started, I just want to finish it off because I like my makeup today. Just saying. And I'm going to use a little of setting spray. It's so refreshing. And then my hair goes even flatter. Hey, Cindy, Karen, Linda, Tammy, Rocky Boy. Boy, I see a bunch of people. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, thank you for popping in. I hope that you find today informative. Normally in YouTube, guys, I do a lot of cooking, but I am doing a 30-day perfect keto kickstart challenge. And it's been really good. I had my first week down. I kept it keto. Let's do roll call. If you have stayed keto, comment and let me know if you are on track. If you are trying to get on track, I hope that this encourages you. So I just want to talk about weight loss, or fat versus weight loss. A lot of times we're like all consumed by the scale, right? You can get very discouraged if you are living on a scale. You know, hey TJ, I see you in there. Hey Guy. Rachel, Tony Lala is in, and so now Tammy Sweatman is in. Yay, you're on track. I'm so happy. Check, says Linda. Joanne, on track. Hello. Yes, I love that. I love all these check marks and staying on track. So today I titled this weight loss, fat versus weight loss. Guys, I want to let you know that the scale can be your best friend and the scale can be your enemy. It can be really difficult when you are doing your best, you're eating everything you're supposed to be eating, and you are getting on and off the scale. Well, I'm going to tell you that scale can be quite fickle. You can be down 3 pounds one day, up 4 pounds the next day, and it can be very discouraging. So I want to encourage people today on the 9th day to, if you're doing your keto thing, try only getting on the scale maybe once a week or once every other week. Kim says, I am addicted to my scale. Yeah, I am too. I don't let it get to me, but I do know people. My daughter Elizabeth, she can be crushed by the scale, you know. But I want to let you know, I went on the scale and mine was up 3 pounds. After losing 7, it was up 3. Now, I could take that as like, oh, holy hell, what did I do? But I already knew why. First of all, I know that my body fluctuates. You retain water, you get rid of water. If you know you're eating right and your scale is going up a few pounds, do not stress. Yeah, Joanne says, I just go by my clothes. Rocky says, I quit weighing. It was tripping me, updating so much better. Yes, okay. Avoid the scale, measure inches. Yeah, just go by a few things, guys. I love it. Joanne says, go by how your clothes fit. That is so true. If your clothes are feeling looser, how about your jewelry, rings, things like that? Are they tight on your fingers? Are they spinning nice? Then that's a nice sign that you're doing what you should be doing. Linda says, I weigh myself after every morning potty. That's me too. That's why I call it BP, AP. I weigh myself BP before potty. I weigh myself after potty, but I usually wait until it's been a couple of hours and I still haven't ate. There's a sweet spot for me when I weigh. It's usually between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. I haven't eaten anything. I've only had coffee. I've had my morning constitutional, and I have been running and peeing like, nonstop for the first couple of hours I'm awake. That's when I get my low weight of the day. But it can be quite triggering when you get on the scale the next morning and you see a weight gain. And that can derail you. It can discourage you. It can make you feel like you don't, need to continue with what you're doing. And maybe it's okay to go ahead and have a cheat, since how your scale's up a pound or 2 or 3. I did try some keto snacks out of the keto crate. Could I have gotten some inflammation? Yes, I could. Well, I didn't drink as much water yesterday, and I didn't hardly drink any today. Could that cause weight gain? Yes, it can. Oh my gosh, well, maybe I ate too much fat or protein yesterday. See what happens when you get on the scale and you let it rule you, you start overthinking. You start thinking about every possibility that there can be, right? And so I want to encourage you to go by how your clothes feel. If you don't even have to do inches. You don't have to measure, because again, that's just you obsessing, saying, I'm going to measure my success by what the number on the scale says or what the inches say. Just go by how you're feeling. Now, I can tell you, I did not drink enough water in the last couple of days. I kind of backed out of it. And when I do that, I start holding water. And that's true, guys. If you're not drinking your water, you will hold water. Your body just says, hey, I'm not getting any, I'm holding it. But when I drink my water, I drink at least 3 of these a day. And that's really not hard to do. This is a 30-ounce tumbler. I do not add any ice to it, so I know that I'm getting all the way up to the top of measurement. And I can drink one of these no problem before noon. I know that I can drink another one throughout the day before 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I know between 5 and 10 o'clock at night that I can get at least one more of these down. There's no issue with it. But if it's cold outside, I'm like a cat. I don't want water. I don't want it to touch me. And if I go one day without drinking water, I can tell a little bit. If I go 2 days without getting enough fluids, then all of a sudden, man, my scale is up. Joanne was on weighing myself every Friday morning. That was my day off. Yes. So again, when you are looking at fat loss versus weight loss, guys, that's my tip of the day. Don't let the scale rule you. Go by how you're feeling. You know what you're eating, you know what you're drinking. And if you're not getting enough water, make sure that you do. You need anywhere between, I always say between 65 to 100 ounces. I do 90 seems to be my sweet spot. If I drink 90 ounces of water a day, then I do much, much better. Thank you, TJ. You're so sweet. Kim says her sweet spot for weighing is between 10 and 11 a.m. I used to, way back in the day, like, I want to say like 17 or 18 years ago. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I was Weight Watchers, and I chose a meeting. You would go to a meeting every week, and you would have to weigh in, right? And I didn't like weighing in at Weight Watchers because I had clothes on. And, I wanted to take off everything I could think of before I had to stand on that scale and get weighed. But I chose a time to go that was in my sweet spot. I chose the 11 a.m. meeting every week because I knew that I would not eat and I would already have gone to the bathroom and I would get my lightest weigh in. That's how obsessive I was about the scale. Another thing that would drive me nuts is going to the doctor's office, because it always seemed like their scales never, ever match mine, that theirs puts me at least 5 pounds heavier, and then to have an afternoon appointment, you're naturally going to weigh more as the day goes on, as you eat food, as you drink fluids, you're going to, weigh a little heavier at night. And I could not stand going to the doctor in the afternoon because my scale, I knew my numbers would be up. That's how it can be for people. And, I considered me to be mild with that. Like, it wouldn't derail me. It wouldn't totally send me off. It could be frustrating. But Sharon says, I even take my glasses off to weigh. Yeah, I do too. I take off this heavy watch because, it's got to weigh a ton, right? Glasses, hair clips, socks. It's all gots to go. Just gots to go. Terry says, "Hey, I can see the difference in your face today." Well, thank you. I'm feeling good, y'all. I feel like I am, well, my scale is showing me heavy, but my rings are spinning. So again, that's what made me think of today's topic, is because, I'm not going to let the scale define me. I know what I've eaten. I know what I'm doing. And I know I did not drink my water like I should the last couple of days. I was busy and I wasn't thirsty. And even when I was too busy or just too stubborn, basically, to get a glass of water and drink it. Never weigh after exercise, always up. True that. Sherry, you're right. If you are exercising and you step on the scale, you are going to weigh more. If you go swimming, you are going to weigh more. If you get in the shower, you're going to weigh more. Why? Because your skin absorbs fluid and it's like a sponge. And so you will have extra weight on. I used to always feel thin when I would get out of the pool or swimming at the lake or whatever. And then I would get on the scale and it would always show me up a few pounds. Why? Because I had really been in the water for hours and had absorbed that water. So, and here's another thing. Drinking your water, not only will it help keep you flushed from retaining the water, when you go to bed at night, when you are getting good sleep, you will actually sleep off. You will lose 3 pounds of water weight during the night. You will burn and lose more water weight at night than you will during the day. Isn't that just an interesting fun fact? Sharon says, then I have to quit showering. That's the problem. Rocky says, if I have a doctor's appointment, I won't eat or drink before I go. Yep, I'm the same way. I cannot stand going to the scale. There was a time, I guess, the one time that I enjoyed being on the scale was the fact that I had started my keto journey. I had gotten on the scale and I was like 247 pounds, right? And I did not go back to the doctor until a year later. And I was down 74. I think that's the only time I've ever been like, booyah, yeah, I got that. I did that, So after that, it was always, I had another year go by. And I'm like, yeah, now I've had the menopause thing. And I was only up a few pounds, but still I was disappointed. So disappointed. Shanna says, 1.5 years, down 110 pounds. Congratulations, Shauna. I guess that's Shauna. Congratulations. That is awesome. Tracy says, I wish we could get naked at the doctor's office. I think we should be able to. I honestly think that they should take you to the room, let you put on your little paper gown, and they should have a scale in the room instead of the one out in the hallway. And I always feel like somebody's going to come by and see my number too. Karen says, you're cute and funny too. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a text message. There. I got rid of that. I guess I need to change my ringtone and my text tone because I have the Nutcracker and Carol of the Bells. Doot, doot, doot. Hey, Elizabeth. Hi, sweet girl. How are you, sweetie? So yeah, I'm not doing a long live today, guys, but I have promised and made a commitment to y'all to come in every single day. January is a time of new beginnings. It's a time of recommitment. It's a time to set resolutions if that's your thing. And it's very easy to have good intentions going into the year and want to, make that new start, restart your keto journey, stay on track. But oftentimes what happens is we give ourselves permission to nibble on this or that and go off plan just a little bit. And, the first time you do that, it is riddled with guilt. That would be me. You know, I would hate myself all the time if I ate off plan. Feel like that failure, like, God dang it, you could not, say no to a Dorito. You just couldn't say no. You had to go and eat it. Then you had to go and eat this and then. Now you just messed it up. And a vicious cycle starts. Um, I think just coming in here every day and talking to you guys, encouraging you and letting you know that you can do it also helps me let me know that I can do it. There's nothing like it. And I have this just deep core feeling this year. Like last year was terrible. Last year sucked. Bye-bye 2020. That's all I can say about that. And I don't have a lot of hope of 2021 being all that stellar in the public world of things, but on our personal level, we can make this. I love saying this, and I'm just going to say it. We can make 2021 our bitch. Just saying it, just putting it out there. Every day that you've been keto is a whole year that you have been successful. 9 days in, we are successful in 2021. And my goal, my thought is I want 365 days. I want 365 days this year. Tracy says, that's why I post my dinner every night, keeps me accountable. Exactly, Tracy. And I have encouraged everyone, whether it is on my Facebook group or on the page, take a picture. Oh, Rocky Boy just sent me a $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that super sticker. I will shout out anybody who's sending me super stickers. Thank you. So, I encourage you to post your meals, everything. I don't care if you post breakfast, lunch, and dinner and your snacks and your water. You will be successful. And you can lean into this group on Facebook and you can know that you are supported. You know that you're not going to be beat up. You know that you're not going to be monitored by keto police. Maggie. My Maggie wants to scratch at the door to go out, always, because it's alive. So I just want to encourage you guys, just keep it keto. And if you are feeling the temptation, to eat something you shouldn't, invest in some alternatives. I was talking to my oldest daughter the other night, and she said, and she's been keto. She started back on her keto journey prior to the first, and she told me that she's been doing wonderfully. But she did say that she struggled with movie night because they have a movie wheel they're doing. And she said, everybody had popcorn. And she goes, I don't even normally like popcorn, but for whatever reason, she really, really, really wanted it. She stayed strong. But it was a struggle. And I told her, I said, this is when you have situations like this, like if you know that you're going to have a movie night with the family, you're going to be hanging out and socializing with the family or something, and everybody's going to be snacking or munching, plan ahead. I think one of my favorite snacks to munch on is like pistachios or sunflower seeds. Well, why? Because first of all, you got to take the time to crack them open, which is giving your hands something to do. Then, they got that nice crunch. They got that nice saltiness to them, and you can enjoy it. Yes, there are keto chocolates out there. You can make your own fat bombs and have those in the freezer and prepped and ready to go. So that way, if you wanted some peanut butter ball fat bombs and some pistachios, I don't think that you're going to miss things. And you're not as apt to go off plan and dig into that popcorn or eat those chips or whatever it is. Let's see. Stephanie says, I've been posting in another group, my daily eats, doing the keto chow reset, 9 days, no snacks, no cheese products, doing a 20 split 4-hour fast. So far, doing great. Way to go. Yeah, I was asked to do the perfect keto kickstart prior to being asked to do the keto chow 7-day reset. And, but you know what? With the way I'm going, I'm allowed to, I can do me, boo. I did me a keto chow shake. So, TJ and Elizabeth are over here just typing away. Oh my gosh. All right. So, yeah, be ready, be prepared, post on social media, and don't let the scale get you guys. That's it. Now, if anybody has any questions or needs any help with anything, feel free to comment in the comment section and I will help you. I just want to say, if you have not subscribed to my keto or my YouTube channel, please consider doing that. Just tap the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, and that way you'll get notified. For all of y'all, I want to take a moment and say thank you to Keto, for real life people, YouTube membership people, Facebook membership people, Patreon people. Y'all are doing, I'm going to take and nip this one in the, right there. All right. So I just blocked a troll guy. I don't know what the deal is on Facebook, but I just got another one coming in. So do not respond to him at all. I hopefully blocked him. Facebook is rampant right now with trolls and spammers, and I just don't even want to see anything like that again. So if you can see him and block him, Miss Sharon, that would be great. Oh, okay. We'll talk about MeWe for just a second. I got MeWe, or I signed up for MeWe earlier this fall, last fall, probably September-ish. I got that, and I think a lot of people do. And I'm going to tell you, I'll be perfectly honest. I know this is streaming on Facebook as well as YouTube, but I do not like censorship. I don't care who it's from, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or whatever. If you're going to be censored because you said the word COVID-19, which is what happened to me, okay? It's not even political. And I don't talk politics. Y'all know I don't talk politics on my group. I just, we do us, right? But I don't like the way things are going. I don't like censorship. I don't like that they get to decide. Once you've been censored, you go into an algorithm. It will happen over and over. So I set up a MeWe. Dr. Barry set up a MeWe. We all did, just so that there's an alternative platform. Think of it like Instagram or YouTube or Twitter. I mean, I'm on all of those places. I haven't been on Instagram in months. I don't know. It's just not my thing. But I did a MeWe for people. And I just want to see how well it does. And if people are over there and they're looking for keto, fine. And if it builds up, I might do stuff. And it's an alternative where you're not going to be censored, I guess. I did block a bunch of spammy stuff over there too, though. Oh, and somebody said that, asked if you have to pay. No, you do not. You can do your thing and you don't have to pay. I think you avoid ads or whatever. I don't know. But you can also skip it. It says start free trial. Just hit the little X up in the top left-hand button on your phone, and you don't have to do a trial. So I think that answers everybody's questions, y'all. Like I said, I'm not staying on live today. Yeah, Rocky says that's it. Quit Facebook for that exact reason. Josie says, I'm going to leave YouTube also. I've already got rid of Facebook, never had Instagram or Twitter, and glad I didn't. Gonna find alternatives. Yeah, at least on YouTube, I go where I want to. It's not like Facebook or Twitter or, where you have to, see a feed that is just scrolling by and seeing things that you like and don't like or whatnot. You pretty much pick what you want to watch on YouTube and you go down that line and you watch it. It's like having a TV channel, right? So I don't have a big deal. I'm not saying that the corporations and stuff got all kinds of screwed up going on, but it works for doing my YouTube channel. So I keep it. Facebook, on the other hand, they are just got their little fingers into everything. It just drives me nuts. Now I'm getting notifications that if I need a job based on anything that I talk about, I could say I want to be a pet groomer. And the next thing you know, I've got a job offer saying that, hey, here's a pet groomer job available. Apply now. Because they want everything. They want the workforce. They want the marketplace. They want to hook you up with people if you're single. I mean, they think they got it all going on. It drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Plus, they're always changing all of my notifications. Okay, so I hope I answered that question as well. You guys, I hope that your weekend goes smoothly. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. I will be popping in tomorrow just to give you my Sunday update. Hubby went back on the road, so he's going to be home probably about Wednesday. It's his first time going back to work since the first part of September. He's not thrilled about it, but you know, it is what it is, and he had to go to work. So on his way to Chicago. Yay! It's almost empty. So anyways, it's just me hanging out at the house, and I will be glad to see you guys tomorrow. Remember, guys, thank you, Rachel. As we say all the time, remember, guys, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, and keep it keto.